Okay, the drones aren't working. Are you kidding me? We're still missing? Come on. You kidding me? We're jumping out of here. God, I wish I accepted this surrender. We have 3 hits left until our ship is blown apart. In retrospect, I really should have said no there. Oh god, our weapon systems is on fire. I didn't even realize. This might be a party wipe. That was such a bad decision. Okay, our weapons aren't working. This is really bad. In fact, we just need to rely on the shield here. Oh man, we take hull damage every time that gets worse. We need to get that repair drone working. There we go. Oh, this is such a bad situation. We're dead. Well, 20 minutes in, that's our first ship destroyed. A score of only 300, that's pretty bad. Let's go back to the hangar. What ship do we get next? Okay, this is a Class A. This is a Class A, the Zoltan ship. What is that called? Yeah, Zoltan Cruiser. Class A Zoltan Cruiser. The thing with Zoltan Cruisers is they have a Zoltan shield. And that means, that's the green shield we were fighting there, where just to be able to even breach their shield, you need to do a certain amount of damage to them. And they only have it once per battle. It's pretty awesome, actually. Yep, the energy outburst from the FTL engine is powerful enough to recharge it. Now, unlike the Class B version, we actually do start with a level 1 shield underneath of it. I'm not very big on the layout of this ship. I think the layout is pretty terrible. However, I feel like boarding parties can really wreck your shit on this ship. It's a terrible layout for a ship. Tons of travel time. However, you do start with upgraded doors, which is nice. Fire has a hard time moving through these doors, so keeps things a bit under control. Also, enemies need to shoot down the doors to be able to get through, which means you're less susceptible to boarding parties to help offset things. You start with a Hailbird beam, which is slow but powerful standard beam weapon. We've seen a few of these used on us. Does 2 damage per room it hits, which is nice. And the Leto missile launcher. This is a very basic missile launcher, just 1 damage. You pretty much just do it to do damage to, like, shields or weapon system or something, as it breaches shields. And we're given 3 crew members, all of them are Zoltan, which means they only have 70 health instead of 100, so they're susceptible to boarding parties especially. They're also not great for putting out fires because they have less health to stay in the room with. However, they explode on death, hurting the enemy crew, so I guess you could use them like a suicide bomber. I think it's a waste, honestly. And they provide power in the occupied system. So if whatever room they're standing in, they add 1 power to that room to save you money on reactors. And the achievement I don't have for this is to have 29 power in systems at the same time. So let's actually name our people. Of course, Captain Mah-Dry-Bread. And I think for the first names... Oh, I didn't realize you could do it this way. For the first names, I'm going to go with people that I know. So we're going to go Brandon War 0 and Snappish Hippo. Yeah! Alright, I actually forgot to name my ship the first time, but I'm going to go with the SS Mephistopheles. If you guys get that reference, let me know in the comments. Alright, let's try this again. I'm decently happy. You know what? I'm happy with these positions. Yeah, I'm happy with these positions. Needed to think about that for a second. Oh, we got a weak reactor. I'm happy with these positions. I was thinking of switching someone to be on shield. However, If we're gonna have a Zoltan shield around us, I'd rather have the dodge chance, and we definitely want someone on weapon systems. Yeah. Oh yeah, forgot you could move these around like that. It's actually very useful, in fact. That saves us some power. Oh, and a weapon system isn't strong enough for that, okay. Well, we don't have a very strong reactor right now, which means we just have the missile. We need to get a little bit of scrap to power that up. We also need to upgrade our weapon system so that we can have the Halberd beam at the same time. Pirate is trying to bribe us. It's not enough scrap. I'm gonna try and fight him. Okay. Okay. Let's switch these around. We're gonna have to turn off our oxygen to do this. However, I want to see if we can actually Halberd through that shield. And do some pretty good damage with it. So our oxygen is going down while we do this. But they have missile defense drones. Yes! It is strong enough to go through the shield. Alright, hit the pilot seat next this time. Might be enough to kill him, actually. Still have good oxygen, we're good. The new rooms are turning a little red. And lastly, that. Ooh, shield's almost down, we have a bit left in it. There we go! Barely got any more scrap than they were willing to give us. Alright, we got the oxygen system back up and running. Let's actually hit Z there. Oxygen spreads a little bit faster to the other rooms if you have the doors open. Intervene and defend the outpost? Yeah, we can do that. Ion Blaster, and you know what? I think this is another good situation for the Halberd beam. Before I do that, let's just use one missile. Fuck. Okay, let's do this. There we go. We can hit all of their vital systems in one go with this. I just don't want to waste missiles at this point, really. Ouch! And we, with that extra power, should turn the oxygen back on now. You actually need to leave that room. And luckily he powers medbay just by being in it. However, get that ready. Come on, you've almost got the fires done. Okay, their weapon systems are down. We've got this. There we go. There we go, we have the scrap we need finally. Whew, there, finally we're healed. Okay. This is a rough start. Alright, everyone can return to their stations. Okay, we have some scrap now. So, yeah, upgrade the weapon system first. Actually, we should have upgraded the generator first, but whatever. We have 1 spare power, but nothing to put it in. Okay. And our oxygen system is fully back online. No life signs. Okay, that was a waste of fuel. I really do prefer version B of this. Manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment. Yes, we need it. Oh, we got a person and a bit of scrap. We got Sophia. I'm gonna put you on the sensors. Oh no, we need someone on the shield, that's right. Alright, new crew member. Oh god, she's gonna have an easy time walking around the ship. Another auto scout. Alright. Halberd beam. We can get all the rooms into this, right? Yeah. Yeah, we do have someone on shields now, which is nice. Oxygen is getting a little low. Yeah, dodged that. Nice! 1 hit. Now we can finally upgrade that so that we have the Halberd beam going at the same time as the oxygen supply. Man, we have a ghetto rig. Distress signal. Satellite defense program has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach it without being fired on. They're looking to help fix it or disable it. Yeah, I promise to help. Simply fire on the defense system from a distance. Ow. Ow. Well, that didn't help us at all. You guys can go fix that. Well, at least it's the med bay, so they'll get healed by being there. Once the oxygen returns... Man, they just have such little health. We really need a stronger reactor. I'll wait for them to heal up. There we go. So nice having that instant return to station button. Man, what a waste. I thought I was gonna get some scrap out of that at least. No way to hit both of those. Nah, damn. Okay, well, we're hitting the engines on the way. We only need this, I guess. Want that drone dead, because he's gonna wear down my Zoltan shield pretty fast. Whoa, these guys have really a lot of weapons. Yeah, that fucked him up. What now? Your oxygen's out, engine's down. Oh god, they got the weapons back up already? Okay, we've almost got our Halberd beam ready for another shot. They've got 1 health. Do not damage my Halberd beam. Good thing I've got extra upgrades on that. No! Thank you! Can't afford for my shields to go down. We barely got any scrap for that, too. Is anyone hurt? You two. And healed. My main concern right now is that we have so much to spend scrap on. I really want my defenses up. We have very low defenses because we've had to catch up on other things. A mercenary ship. I'm gonna fight the mercenaries. We get more out of it if we... Yeah. Could hit the oxygen system too that way. Shield, engine, oxygen, and weapons. Oh, these guys have 2 heavy beams. That's pretty strong. We're fighting a lot of early ships that seem to put all their eggs in one basket, with that basket being damage. Of course, they're smart enough to repair weapons first. Ooh. Yeah, you're not escaping. There's no point in upgrading shields unless you upgrade it 2 at a time. So we need 70 if we want a full upgrade to the shield. Oh no, we need 90 if we want an upgrade to the shield and enough energy to power the upgrade. It'd be a lot cheaper if we just upgrade the engine first. We could use the dodge chance. And do that. Okay. I think it is wise to upgrade the engine a few times first. We have a good enough shield for now. If we can dodge shots, then the shield doesn't even matter. Zoltan's shield is so nice this early in the game. I do really like damaging their oxygen, because there's no way they're gonna ever die of it. They have so much time to repair it, and it's so easy to repair. But they do take high priority in fixing oxygen, which leaves other things damaged. Yeah, they're not escaping with busted engines. No, I'm not accepting their surrender. I can kill these guys so easy and probably get more scrap out of it. Surrenders tend to get you more missiles and fuel, whereas killing them tends to get you more scrap. And scrap is what I need. Yep, got a little more scrap out of it. Let's get some spare power first and charge up the missile with it. Wow, these are some cheap repairs. I'm actually gonna do that. Not that we have money for anything else. And we don't really have anything that we want to sell. Oh, distress beacon over there. Distress beacons tend to get you good stuff. Ooh, we have a blue option here. That means you meet a special condition. Set up a quarantine and a riot has broken out. Unknown virus is spreading. Yes, I'll send my Rockman to prevent a riot. Because if you send your crew, there's a chance that someone will catch it and die. And if you ignore it, then nothing good or bad will happen. I believe Rockmen are actually immune to disease. Alright, intimidate the workers long enough. We'll set up quarantine, leaders responsible, find a cure as soon as possible. Yeah, and they gave us, it wasn't much, but they gave us some fuel, which I appreciate. And let's go to the exit of the first sector. What's this? If we give them 2 fuel, they'll give us 2 drone parts. We don't need drone parts. We don't even have a drone facility. Alright. Next sector. Now, there are a lot of hostile sectors we can go to if we go this way. And there's a chance one could be a Rockman sector. We don't have and we could get the Rockman ship. But if we go this way, there's a lot more friendly sectors, which means less hostile encounters, more shops. But we could get a lot more scrap going south. Let's go into the pirate sector. I'm gonna risk it. How do we want to go through here? Well, that's the quick path. We can only go here right now anyway, so let's just go ahead and start moving. Yeah. That should be good. Really don't like that pest of a drone ruining my shields. Yeah, this shouldn't be hard. I'll just give this a minute. No point in wasting any missiles on this. Yeah, it's got nothing. It can't move, it can't dodge, has no weapons, and its drones are down. Now, the Halberd beam would be stronger if we could get maybe just a weak laser gun to knock out shields before we fire it. Because every shield it has to go through makes it weaker. It's why it's doing only 1 damage instead of 2.